Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Carlos Rodon. What do you look for here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's George Springer. And a curve misses outside, and that's how Game 4 gets underway. Swing and a foul straight back. And he takes a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Next offering is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Davis Schneider in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. That misses, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Two down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit, takes ball one. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
That's a ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In there at the knees.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. First pitch misses. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in the Bronx, our starting pitcher in this one, Shane Bieber.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the 1st. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just off the inside corner, and the count's full.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. There's a strike.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
And now the count is even. And now he's falling behind Judge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hit! 2-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One gone, runner at first. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Late swing, foul to the left. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Judge around second. And that's a double.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that's outside. And now 2-0. Tap foul at the plate.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Giancarlo Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Judge at third. Bellinger at second with 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ripped to first, caught. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. Game 4 of the division series. And now the DH, Ernie Clement. Rodon back to work. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
That's a ball. 2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa getting the start at second, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Yeah. That one finds the zone, 0-1.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's off the bag. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Still in the 2nd, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next for New York, Austin Wells. And that drops in for a strike. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He reached out a walk his first time. And Judge spoils that one.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Doubled in his first AB. There's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Two outs. Got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. Back here in New York, top half of the 3rd inning. And now here is Andres Jimenez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's a big power threat. George Springer flied to right his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now, Davis Schneider. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. This one popped up. Volpe under it. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Stanton now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering and it just misses. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That's inside. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
That's the ball. One ball, no strikes.
Two outs and a runner at third here in game 4 of this ALDS. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Santander puts it away, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. Start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Foul ball there.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
On to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rodon sets and deals. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Upstairs. Fouls one off. 2-2. do it again. Varsho off of first with 2 away.
Count is
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
He goes down looking. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and the batter now, Anthony Volpe. In the air, right side of the infield. And it's caught for the out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Wells takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a pop-up. Springer there makes the catch, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. But they're on top 2-0. Game 4 of the division series. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one fouled off. Outside, and 1-1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Right through there for a strike.
And that just misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. The Blue Jays down by a pair here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Runner takes off, and that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Rodon fires. Inside, almost got him. And that one a little bit high.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And he pops up the bunt. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move 2 runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one almost got him. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. 0 for 2 in this one. Little chopper rolls foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
clips a corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Fastball is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. A little bit low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here, the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Alejandro Kirk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Santander on third. Connor Falefa at second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. So the Blue Jays strand 3. They trail it here 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Aaron J. Bieber back to work. Just missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 68, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Rodriguez warming up as well. Judge waits. And that drops in for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Swung on, belted. Deep center field. That's back on its way. Belly bomb. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 3-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Shane Bieber. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 68.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Base is empty, 1 away. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Yankees up by 3. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And first offering is fouled off. Step off throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. That clips a corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike. Rice leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And downstairs.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1. Rip towards third. Throw to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now Anthony Santander, and that is downstairs. Ball one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's outside, and the count is 2-0. Rodon maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Foul ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Stays alive. Two outs. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball, that's in.
And that's a little
Ball,
high.
that's high.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there. Strike one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1-1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now catcher, Austin.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Not even
3-1.
close there. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That's a walk.
That's ball
Went with the
4.
cutter
Take your
again, but couldn't find his own.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 3. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. Wells, the runner at first with 2 gone. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Out to center. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Sends it across to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
No, that's low.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill getting ready to go. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in Game 4. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 and 2's the count.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. The Yanks leading by 2 here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And the batter is George Springer. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that's down. Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Brule.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1 and 1.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Judge rips that one. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Sir Anthony Dominguez getting loose out there. That misses the zone. 3-0.
3-0.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4 to a board.
Runner taking base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
6 straight outside the strike zone. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Judge, the lead runner out at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it is out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Oh, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Brule gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Yariel Rodriguez gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one finds its way through. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that one almost hit him. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
McMahon batting with one down, takes a strike. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. That one inside. Look out. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Yankees with a 3-run shot, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, David Bednar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Number 31 getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill also throwing. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Bednar, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Two outs. Hard hit right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings over the top of that one.
0-2. Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field. Schneider sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs. Two down, bases empty. And now, Aaron Judge. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Hill. Now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Clement stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bases empty, one away, late here in game 4. And there's a foul ball. One down, bases empty. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. A right-hander is up and throwing. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. On the ground to first. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Clement around third. He'll score.
Bears that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
One out, runner at second. Connor Falefa now at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Next pitch is outside. One out and a runner at second here in game 4 of this ALDS. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a good eye there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 31. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next pitch, a
That's the ball.
slider that misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. The Jays down to their final strike. And that's way high. And it's 2-2. That's down and in. George Springer in the on deck circle. Man on second, 2 down.